Hello everybody, this is your boy Mintleaf, YouTube's most skillish gamer. Welcome back to another episode of Arknights, and today we're continuing the event of ending a grand overture. Today we're going to be clearing all of the EX stages starting from GO-EX-1, Assault on the Walls. On challenge mode, all the enemies will carry unequipped blades, so basically all the enemies will have increased damage, but that's a good thing because that means they won't pick up the gear along the way. This is the team that I use: Myrtle, Telopsis, Nerl, Gladia, and Blaze. Basically Nerl's any strong medic defender, guardian defender, and Gladius any strong puller. Blaze is there basically, I think, because she has a very good lane holding. I tried to use Opianus, but he does need a bit too much time to charge up. He had to start like because for his AFK skill, second skill takes a bit too long. Anyway, immediately drop down Myrtle.
And enemy coordinates authorized. Please stand by. Get around me, guys.
Okay, now to drop down Gladia on this tile.
I'll manage them right away.
I said the Gladia or any strong puller to pull all these enemies down.
Then this lance will
Okay, after this, Telopsis over here.
Target marked.
Now Blaze, facing up.
This place could use some. I have to get serious now.
Telopsis is here for being an SP battery, though I do think that any sort of AoE medic will work. But again, because Telopsis has such a good passive, she's really good here. Plus, she does have the burst healing, so
Time's over.
burst healing will be needed at the end when there are multiple of these ranged enemies, because otherwise Telopsis won't be able to tank them.
Watch out. The currents will pull the weak into the.
So remember that for this, the gimmick of this event is that enemies can pick up pieces of gear, and when they equip the pieces of gear, they will either do more damage, they will have more defense, or they can disarm your operators. Now, it's also similar for your own operators. They can give defense, attack, or also inflict the disarm. Telopsis died. That's not too big of a deal. I kind of wish she didn't die, but I guess that happens. But yeah, because this stage is actually, it's just the first stage again, so it's not that difficult. But yeah, as I was saying, operators also can inflict frighten, Dagon Breaker, disarm them, and also attack and defense. So remember that gimmick. Of course, if they already have one piece of gear, they cannot pick up other piece of gear. So for challenge mode, this one is not too difficult. Okay, that's it for GO-EX-1. Okay guys, let's clear GO-EX-2 Secret Passage on challenge mode Neighborhood Watch Leader. So these tanky guys right here who are both very tanky and can do a lot of damage, have increased attack and are invisible. This is the team that I use: Myrtle, Thorn, Saria S2, Cora because she is very tanky, Warframe S1 or any strong medic, and also Logos. Logos S3 or Wizardel works here as well, but basically just anyone who's kind of like a heli drop. I don't know if Aya will work. Aya Fiala on her S3 because I need to take out these drones.
So too must the
Okay.
enemy.
Logos first. Don't worry if this enemy slips by, because I can just put down Mortal here to block and kill off this first guy. Activate Logos skill.
The fairy of the other side.
I can actually retreat Logos immediately after I defeat the this drone right here. Because these drones are very annoying. They do so much damage, they drop gear, they are tanky, yada yada yada. Okay, retreat Logos. Drop down Saria. Drop down Warframe S1, but S1. She can also help to charge Thorny. Now drop down Cora here.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
Okay, Neighborhood Watch Leader, you see that on normal mode they are not invisible, but on challenge mode you see they are invisible, which is slightly annoying. Okay, at this point can drop down Logos.
For them, the bell tolls.
And as soon as he's ready, just immediately activate his skill. Activate Thorn's skill second time.
The illumination of his
Solidify.
Man, look at Logos go. Just absolutely shredding everyone. And after this, you can just keep Logos. And after that, it's basically the end of the end of the stage. I mean, at least you can, after this, you can just AFK until the end. Because maybe you have to press this one though, because now he has the equipped blade. He deals a lot more damage.
First aid here. Take it.
Okay, not too difficult. This was GO-EX-2. Basically, I would say you need to find a solution to those two drones, and also find some way to tank those enemies. These beefy guys. Yeah, that's it. Okay guys, let's clear GO-EX-3 Alter Elimination. On challenge mode, the neighborhood watch leaders have increased attack, so just like earlier, they have extra attack. So I do think that the extra attack is, the increased attack is less than in EX2. But anyway, this is the team that I use with Sadel, Wolfin S1, Saria S1, Shu, and also Myrtle, because I need the extra DP at the start of the battle. Okay, tossing Myrtle down immediately. I mean, you don't really need Myrtle to actually pick up the piece of gear, but it's better that way. Dropping down Saria. And once I have enough DP, I will drop down Whistle right here.
Crash the mission briefing. I know what you want.
I'm not sure if Logos S1 will work because, well, I haven't tested it out. So, okay, drop down Wolfin behind Whistle.
Forgotten to look above.
And then you can just let Whistle's skill run out. A skill. Okay, so these enemies are actually very simple to deal with. Okay, neighborhood watch leader is here. Very annoying, but it's okay. Our defenders will hold the line first as Whistle recharges her skill. Okay, activate Shu's skill because some of the enemies will start to leak, so we can use a teleportation. And once Whistle is ready, activate. Kaboom. Kaboom. Okay, more tanky guys will come.
I have to get serious now.
So just like earlier, activate Shu's skill for some very good burst healing and also teleportation. Buying time for our Whistle to recharge her skill as usual. And once Whistle is ready, just explode everyone. Boom.
Wait in line. We got plenty for everyone.
What can I say? Balance makes everything so much better. Okay, that is it for GO-EX-3.
Troops are really under lots of pressure.
Okay guys, let's clear GO-EX-4 frequency jamming. On challenge mode, the Milsky Elite Mercenaries and Heavy Transport Vessel. So these very dangerous guys and also these very annoying drones have a lot more HP. This is the team that I use: Myrtle, Nerl, Shu, Alpianus, Blaze, and Logos. Basically Nerl S1, Logos S3. Nerl is, I mean, you can use Saria if you're Saria, but I kind of want to let Nerl have some be in the spotlight a bit. She's kind of she's like my second go-to Guardian Defender. Okay, so let's just immediately drop down Myrtle to start gaining DP. And then just like the, I think, EX2, we are going to use Logos to take out these drones very quickly. Right now.
I speak.
Either order is fine. You can either deploy him on the top or the bottom first. Doesn't matter to me.
Period. The reversal of finality.
We can also start dropping down our defense over here. Myrtle. Okay, let's put down Opianus here.
Today we'll cough up some useful information.
Okay, again, once the drone is defeated, remove logos. You can put down Nerl over here. And then put down Shu over here. And basically we can AFK until Logos comes back and we take out this drone. Because Blaze and Opianus need a bit of time to charge their skills. Don't know about all the gear that's going to be dropped. It's perfectly fine. Okay, Opianus is kind of getting his butt kicked because he hasn't charged up yet, so it's okay. Let's just use Shu to sow the seeds for everyone. I mean, that's kind of the whole point. The seeds give a lot of good bonuses like Sanctuary, Healing. I really don't think there's going to ever be... I don't think Saria is outclassed by Shu per se, but Shu really has so many good gimmicks. Well, not gimmicks, like parts of a kit. Parts of a kit that really just make her stand out compared to Saria. Anyhow, that's it. That's the last drone gone, and honestly, you can just keep Logos here if you want, or just retreat him. Doesn't matter. Okay, go back. Okay, Myrtle, let them go. And retreat Myrtle.
Almost dozed off.
But yeah, last, I think this is like 13 enemies. They will all get absolutely smashed by my line of defense here. I mean, this tanky guy didn't even pick up a single piece of gear. Let's just activate Logo skill again.
The illumination of wisdom.
And clear half the field. Wow, they really are very tanky. Oh, it's dead though. Okay. Okay. The Milscout mercenaries, I forgot, man. I forgot how hard they can hit sometimes. That's okay, this works too. So now we'll just wait for, okay.
The reversal of finality.
And there you go. Very simple as well, this stage. I have a feeling you can probably fight on the outer layers of the stage, like the top and the bottom, but I like it. I like the idea of concentrating on my firepower. Anyway, that is it for GO-EX-4. Okay guys, let's clear GO-EX-4-5 factory and material. There on challenge mode, some munitions factory command centers will disappear. So over here you see these things that will call the cars towards them, like the little robots towards them. Some of them will be gone. There's a medal on this stage. Do remember that when you are doing the medals, when you do a medal, do it on the normal mode first. That you need to make sure that the weird little robot car thing is only knocked down once, at most once. This is the team that I use: Wizardel, Blaze, Myrtle, Cora, Warfreen, and wait, hold on, Wizardel. Yeah, Wizardel here as well. And let's begin. For a second there, I thought my notes were wrong, and I was wondering why do I need Wizardel for this stage? And I remembered, wow, this stage is so annoying. Anyway, Gravel is here to bait the attacks of these guys. Melee drop down Myrtle. Gain DP. So, your freight car will be knocked down at least once, at least for me. When I use this strategy, it will be knocked down at least once, you see right there. Okay, drop down Blaze. No problem. No problem, I'll wait for it to slowly revive. And then once I have enough DP, need to drop down Gravel to start tanking attacks. And then activate. So that my car will go here. The car will take a few more hits, but that's perfectly fine. Because as long as they don't doesn't get knocked down a second time, I'll be perfectly alright. Okay, drop down Wizardel.
The mission briefing. I know what you want.
And then now drop down Cora as my last line of defense. Activate Wizardel's skill to summon all these amazing little Revenants. What do you call it again? Revenant Shadow. Okay, just let her skill run out. 2 more bullets. 1 more. You know what? Let's just stop it right now. Yeah, so again, for the medal, remember to do it on, first of all, remember to do it on a normal stage as usual. And then number two, remember to destroy, no, wait. Yeah, remember to, you can try using someone, like I said, like Gravel or someone else to bait attacks on these guys so that they don't down your freight car a second time.
Ooh, we're counting on you again today, little apple.
Okay, and then mercenaries here, it's okay. If they take out this Revenant Shadow, I also won't be too sad. This is another series freight cars are back again, but don't worry because all the ranged enemies are gone. When the ranged enemies are gone, you don't have to worry at all. Okay, let's just activate with the skill again.
It's your unlucky day.
Okay, these things will go towards the protection objective.
We're counting on you again today.
And last enemy. See, wonderful, absolutely so simple.
What a thrilling
This stage is very
battle.
simple, and the
Now
medal
let's
is
just
actually
stop
quite
here
easy to get,
staring at
thankfully.
something.
Unlike
Looking out over the
GO-9, that was so awful, man.
Save it.
Okay, that's it for GO-EX-5. Okay guys, so let's clear GO-EX-6 Central Conflict. On challenge mode, these ranged enemies right here will always have this thing which can basically disarm your operator, so it's very slightly annoying. So let's begin with this team. Whistle, Korra, Shu, Bubble, and Sasuro. Shu or Saria or Nerl, or basically any strong defender, guardian defender, medic defender basically. I highly recommend, because I tried it a few times on this stage. Sometimes I need them to block this tile right here. Sometimes I don't. Anyway, let's go ahead. Start the stage. You don't even need a vanguard here. Get ready to drop down my Whistle. Okay, Whistle here on the style, facing down.
Wow, looks awfully dangerous. You call me out for this?
Immediately activate her skill to take out the melee enemies.
Who says there's always a countdown?
Okay, and also drop down medic here. Okay, and then stop. Basically, because we need Whistle to start charging for the next important wave. Okay, Korra.
Bring it on!
Okay, come on, Bubble. Just in time. There we go. Thank God. Bit hairy sometimes again because Whistle is an RNG operator, which is slightly annoying. And probably retreat Revenant Shadow, and I said I'm gonna put down my. I'm gonna get ready to put down Shu just in case, but like I said, it's sometimes RNG. Okay, when is the next timing to activate Whistle's skills? When these guys, these tanky guys, are in this tile, this area right here. Okay, and like right now.
Always so focused on the ground. But have you forgotten to look above?
And after this, we can just let the skill end on its own. So we use one last ammo to hit these guys. And they're weakened already. With any luck, at least one of them will be killed. Like this guy right here. Okay, the Milscout mercenaries are coming in hard. Very, very dangerous, I would say. Thankfully, our two defenders are pretty tanky. Okay, enemies incoming as soon as the skill is ready. Come on, there we go. And I also activate my two defender skill. Wonderful. Look at that, man. Look at that damage. Wish that was that good. Okay, last one is just this Milscar mercenary. May or may not need to put down Shu. Don't think I will need to for this particular run. Again, because it's RNG, sometimes it's a bit unstable with Whistle. But yeah, for the most part, if you follow the timings I pointed out, I think everything should be A-okay. Alright, that's it for GO-EX-6. Okay guys, let's clear GO-EX-7 Operation Resting Horn. On challenge mode, some of these extra drones will appear, so many more of them, and also their starting positions may change. Let's begin. This is a team that I use: Myrtle, Blaze, Saria, Shu, Warfreen S1, Opianus, and Whistle. So Whistle is basically going to be the same as Logos from the previous stages, because we use Logos to kill the drones, but now we use Whistle instead. All I can say is that I hate this level because it's so annoying with the drones. They do so much damage and their positions are so awful. Especially these two drones here, I have no idea. You like basically need a range troop over here. Anyway, immediately drop down Wizardel.
Wow, looks awfully dangerous. You call me out for this? The Revenant's
Activate a skill immediately. Don't worry that these Revenant Shadows can take they don't have that high defense, but they can take a few hits. So Wizardel will be able to take him out. Okay, and the drone fell on top of Wizardel, killing her, it's okay. Drop down my Warframe. Okay, drop down Opianus.
They will cough up some useful information.
And as soon as I'm ready, drop down Shu immediately. Now I'm just waiting for Wizardel to respawn. Okay, drop down Saria.
Forward. This will be over soon.
And as soon as this Milscum Mercenary hits Opianus once, immediately activate Shu's skill. Okay, and as soon as I have 35 or 36, oh, I have enough. Just drop down Wizardel. Immediately take out the drones. Come on, Wizardel. Nice. Both drones are dead. You can immediately stop the skill first, because we need to charge it for another drone that's going to spawn here.
Yielding is not an option.
Don't worry, Blaze and Saria together can defend this entire bottom lane, this bottom box here. It's just that the enemies here are super annoying. Okay, Wizardel is almost ready. Let's activate Myrtle again. Drone is back. Explode. Go Megumin.
Unlucky day.
And there you go. Like I said, the most annoying thing for this stage is really the drones, because again, they do so much damage, it's ridiculous. Milscum Mercenaries also hit really hard. And you basically and you have to defend 2 lanes, so it's not very fun. Okay, activate Shu skill. Take out this guy.
Just who are you weaklings going to stop like that?
And game over. Man, I really hate this stage. Okay, that's it for GO-EX-7. Okay guys, let's clear GO-EX-8 before the throne on challenge mode Alistair, so the boss's range will be extended to the entire battlefield. Previously it was not the entire battlefield, and now it is. This is the team that we're going to be using. Moina, glad to see him come back. Gladia and Opianus, basically Gladia with the module for Abyssal Hunters. Opianus, Lumen or Air Altar, but Lumen on S3, Shamare and Sasro. Let's go. Sasro is basically there for the super strong emergency healing. Lumen is also there because he's a really good sustained healer. Air Altar works as well, but I want to give Lumen a bit of the spotlight here.
You are slow.
And Shamare is very good for her debuff for both attack and defense, because those drones hit really hard, and even though Moina has a lot of health and he's pretty tanky as well, you see he has like 502 defense, he's pretty tanky, they still hit really hard, a bit too hard. Okay, let's drop down Lumen and Moina. Moina also has the taunt, so remember that Moina has taunt to avoid the RNG, so that the boss will always target Moina, which is good. Let's get as soon as Moina's ready, just activate his skill. No need to wait. It seems that Moina got the arts unit, so he can disarm everyone. That is fine. If he didn't get the disarm units, also fine. This strategy is going to work with all the different types of equipment, because of how annoyingly RNG this event is. Okay, Lumen S3 is ready, and also drop down Sasro. You can drop down ranged units up here because there won't be any ranged enemies. All the ranged enemies will be down here. And also I'm going to drop down Shamare here on his tower, because I want to get her door ready, because these drones, like I said, are very annoying. Okay, time to activate this. And also once they're in range,
Have I granted you the permission?
Okay, Shamare doll. Well, don't forget, Shamare's doll doesn't just reduce the defense; it also reduces attack, which is, like I said, important for these drones. Okay, the drones have been defeated, and now we have just Sasuro and Lumen healing up Moina, which is very good. Now let's just wait for Moina's skill. Shamare died. That's fine, honestly, because this the Steam Knight from Walmart and the actual Steam Knight do the they deal all their range attacks. Okay, Moina is ready. Let's go. And continue bursting down Alistair.
The currents will pull the weak into the abyss.
Okay, Steam Knight is going to target Opianus. Perfectly fine. Let's bring back our... no, let's not bring it back yet. Actually, sure, why not? Why do we have... Wow, we have Morte on deployment already. That's actually pretty funny. And as soon as Moina's ready, just activate his skill again. And throw down... what's a Morte? And basically, that's it. Just retreat Morte. And yeah, and also Steam Knight, you can see, has entered his second phase. So last Steam, I don't know if it's true or not, but it does feel like last Steam Knight stats have been nerfed slightly for this event. I kind of personally don't believe it because the wiki doesn't say anything has changed, and I don't know if it's like a different version. But the fact that Opianus is still tanking him is pretty insane. Okay, this guy has this other drone has spawned. Get ready to drop down, use Moina to nuke this drone into oblivion. Okay, nice. Also, is it in one battle, not deployment? That's kind of so sad. I really do wish that Sasuro had a few more heals in her, but still. But yeah, as you can tell, if you need a bit more explanation, is that the strategy of the event is to use Opianus plus Gladia, and also support from Lumen to guard the blue box, and use Moina and Shamare to defeat the boss. And also Moina to burst down a lot of the central enemies here. And also Moina for the taunt, because you know, the fact that the enemies are more likely to hit him, including Alistair, means that the RNG with you can keep off the boxes on Moina, like the boss's attacks where he drops all the equipment boxes on top of Moina. It's much better that way because Moina is pretty tanky. Not super tanky, but tanky enough. Anyway, that is it for GO-EX-8, and that is also it for all the stages of the EX, all the EX stages for ending a grand overture. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope my fellow doctors out there, you enjoyed this video, and you can take away some things from it and develop your own strategy, defeat the boss, and complete the event. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Minleaf, YouTube's most skillish gamer. Stay safe out there, my friendly doctors, and do look forward to the next event, which I believe is the Lab Altar event. See you around, take care, and bye-bye.